It's because instead of marketing to just the companies, these companies, they're working with the universities. So the hiring process clearly hasn't finished yet, but something really interesting happened earlier today. I was going through a bunch of resumes and I noticed that everybody seemed to list the exact same competencies. Everybody said that they had experience working with, what's it called? PageCloud, a relatively obscure website building platform. And they had experience either with HubSpot, Hootsuite, or Close. 3 very specific pieces of software. They didn't mention that they had experience with CRM software or marketing automation software or social media management software. They mentioned these brand names specifically. And that made me really curious because I was thinking, you don't really live in the city unless you have a favorite pizza place to go to. And if you live in Ottawa, the best pizza place, bar none, is Farinella. So it's this little place out on the west side of town in Little Italy, and it's very low key. It's kind of in an old industrial area, so you might not find it, and there's no seating space at all. It's entirely takeout. Excellent for COVID-19. But the entire place is takeout. They only accept online orders via phone-in credit card or e-transfer right now, so they are running very, very lean. Yet they produce some of the best pizza in the city. And the great part is they're meter-long pizzas. They're awesome. And we are gonna go get a full meter of pizza right now, so let's check that out. Why did people list these competencies specifically? Especially when they're not the most popular software in their categories. For example, in the CRM space, nobody is bigger than Salesforce. Second, I think, is Microsoft Dynamics, so why don't people list that? In terms of website builders, nobody talks about raw coding ability, nobody talks about WordPress, none of the real tools that people are using. And the answer to this question is super interesting.
So it's quite literally like a bowling ball. It is hidden in an industrial area, but the pizza is gigantic. So much so that I have to go in the back seat because my car isn't actually big enough to put it anywhere else, but totally worth it.
Now, check this one out. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh. It's because instead of marketing to just the companies, these companies, so HubSpot, Close, PageCloud, they're working with the universities so that new candidates will be trained in these pieces of software by the time they go into the workforce, which means that naturally, for the next project, maybe there's an SEO update that needs to happen. Maybe the next website gets built in PageCloud instead of Unbounce. That's something interesting that really struck me, and it's something I'm really interested in building out a Freight Path. So for us, obviously, it's a little bit different because it's harder to nail down exactly what a logistic manager's education path looks like. But imagine all the people looking to get into freight brokerage, looking to get into carrier management or logistics management. Imagine if we could offer a Freight Path certificate, the same way HubSpot has one for their HubSpot Academy. Imagine if people listed that on their LinkedIn profile. Imagine if people saw Freight Path capability not as, oh, this guy is trying to sell me this piece of software, but hey, that's a useful skill for hiring. How cool would that be from a marketing perspective? It would pretty much sell itself. That's gonna be the next big project over here. Within a few months, few weeks hopefully, you'll be able to see Freight Path Academy videos posted, and you'll get to learn how to become a freight broker or a logistics manager yourself. Cheers.